Okay, it's the 28th of May 2023. It's 12. It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and we're going for 5 clicks today. It should be pretty empty because it's pretty hot, and I'm feeling okay, so maybe I'll talk a little bit more during this run. So earlier today was earlier this week, there was a consumer electronics exhibition in Singapore. Basically all the IT stuff was on sale. And so I went on Thursday to get a microphone, a DJI mic. Which initially I wanted to use during my runs, but decided against it after I got it because I'm not sure if it's waterproof. And I don't want to get it damaged, because it's pretty expensive. So I'll probably use it for a podcast or something. Yeah, this is the best time to run, really. No one around. It's hot, but not too hot. And I'm not in a rush for anything. Well, I do have a jamming session later on with my band, and I do need to do some practice. So after the run, I'll do a short practice session. So maybe let's talk about running while listening to music versus running without music. So I think there is a group of people who group of people who might say that running without listening to music is the way to go, and you're really training your mind without any distractions and it's pure focus. But honestly, I don't think it makes a big difference at all. I mean, before Spotify podcast was a thing, I used to run without listening to anything, and this was when I could still go like 10 kilometers every day. So I do that without music. And then I discovered that, you know, Spotify existed. So I started listening to Spotify during my runs. And really, we burn the same amount of calories, so you know, no difference. In fact, if you listen to a podcast or maybe an audiobook, you actually get to learn something while you're running. And I mean, who wouldn't want to do two things at once if you could, right? Like if you think about people who work out in the gyms and stuff, there's music there all the time. So I don't see why runners would feel that listening to music while you run is a bad thing. So you can see there's really no one around, just the occasional 2-3 people running. It's very different compared to yesterday where there was no blank stretch of road, you know. And this is way better for filming because I don't feel as self-conscious talking to myself while I'm running. Because yeah, it's pretty weird, right? But yeah, and I just cracked my GoPro screen. I hope it's the screen protector that cracked and not the actual screen. Because that'll be a bummer. I just got this a week ago. I think I'm running slower than I was yesterday. But I was kind of in a rush yesterday. Today, pretty chill. So I'm using the Telesin magnetic neck mount, which is this rubber silicone thing that goes around your neck like a necklace, and you attach the GoPro on the tip of the necklace mount thing. Initially I was trying to figure out how to use it efficiently, because when you're wearing the neck mount, if you're not looking at it and you need to snap it on so that it stays in place, it doesn't go in unless you angle it a certain way, So that took a bit of figuring out, but once you got it, basically it has to go straight on to the latch. But once you got that figured out, this mount is actually pretty good. I would think that compared to the GoPro chest mount, if you're using this for running, you might feel it push against your chest a little bit more, because there's no support or foam or anything between where the necklace hits the mount hits your chest and your actual chest. So it's a bit uncomfortable, but I could put a piece of foam between me and the mount if I wanted to, but I think it's fine. I can bear with it. So this is using the GoPro 11 Hero Black, and just to hold the mount in place so it doesn't go up and down while I run, I'm using an extra piece of strap just to strap the mount firmly against my chest. But I'd say this is much better than using the chest mount. Although I've actually used the real chest mount. The one I used before was a DIY one. Let me know what you guys think about this mount. That's based off what you see on the stabilization image. I used to really hate running in the sun. And I really didn't like the sweat. So I always skipped physical education class in school just because they forced you to run. And you don't really get to shower or anything right after that class, so you'll be all sweaty after your run, and you still have like 4 hours of school to go. So uncomfortable. I only started running like when I was in early 20s, right after finished my national service. So even during national service, I didn't really enjoy exercise. In fact, I hated it. But I told myself that if I ever got to the point where I was 80 kilos, it would mean that I'd have to do something about it, because that to me was unhealthy for my height. I was in my 70s, 70 kilos ish, and my ideal weight should be around 60, so I was really 10 kilos overweight. But yeah, when I reached 80, that was when I told myself I had to start running or do something. About my weight. So I started with a schedule. Every morning at 7 a.m. I'd wake up and go to the nearby stadium and run the track. And I only started with 3 clicks. So that's about how many laps is that? 400? 7 laps. I think I might have started with 2 clicks and I increased it over. So it was 2 clicks for 1 week, and I ran for 3 days, took a break, and then ran for another 3 days, I think. And I did it for a week, and I think within 2 weeks or 3 weeks I got it up to 3 clicks and 3.5. Probably the first week was the hardest, just because every day you had to force yourself up. But as soon as it felt like a routine, it became easier. Okay, almost reaching 3 clicks and I'm gonna turn. Alright. Yeah, so did that for about a month, I think. Run 3 clicks and then I walked back a click from the stadium back home. So that's a total of 4 clicks. And as it progressed, just increased. So I do 3 clicks and 1 kilometer walk, followed by 3.1 clicks, 900 walk. And 3.2 clicks, 800 walk, and so on all the way till I reached 4. And by then increasing, it didn't feel like an increase anymore. So that's probably by the end of 2 months, I think. I'm not sure. But once I reached 5, 5 was kind of the target. And yeah, I think I was really happy when I reached the first time I could run 5k without stopping. That was really an achievement. And I don't know why, but I had this idea that I could always increment in multiples of 5. So the next target was 10 clicks. I think that probably took another 2 or 3 months. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. But I was logging all my runs on the MyFitnessPal. Is it MyFitnessPal app? This was before it was bought over by Under Armour. And it was still free, you know. Yeah, I don't remember why I switched to Nike Run, but I did, I think after 3 or 4 months of running. And I've been using it ever since, I think. There was a point in time where I switched to the Apple Fitness app because I got an Apple Watch. And I went back to this app. And this just feels more convenient. And because all my records were already on here. And what else? So aside from running, since I started run back in 8 or 9 years ago, so I was 80 and I went down to 55. That was my lowest. And right now I'm at 60. And I've maintained 60 for the past few years, so I think maybe 60 if I don't if I eat normally and I continue with my daily runs. It should be my average weight. But yeah, aside from the running, I also went on a kind of a intermittent fasting diet. Initially, I would eat 2 meals, one in the morning just before my run, like a banana or something. then I'll eat again at night. But I found that for me at least, eating in the morning made me feel hungrier in the afternoon, so I completely stopped eating in the morning. I only had dinner, and let's see, I cut my calories down to 1.2 k. 1,200 calories a day. So back when I was eating 2 meals, I would split that up in the morning and in the evening. But I don't really feel full eating the 600 calories, for me at least. So I found that it was better to just eat one meal, but have all the calories of the day in that one meal. Made me feel more full. So I was on that diet for, I don't know, 6 or 7 months. It could have been longer than that, because even right now I'm on the diet. I only eat one meal a day, usually at night, except that now I don't keep it to 1.2 k calories. I probably eat 1.6 or 1.8 calories a day. But I think there's something about eating one meal a day that helps with losing weight. I would assume it has something to do with how insulin is not released by the body as often as it would be if you were to eat like 4 or 5 meals a day. And from what I understand about the the effect of insulin on the body is insulin prevents your body from using up your stored fat as energy. So maybe just the fact that I wasn't eating in the mornings and afternoons, and the fact that I run every morning, my body burned more of the fat and I lost more weight. I don't know, but yeah, I have realized that if I do control my weight, like the runs don't really affect my weight. Like I could run every day and my weight doesn't really decline, but so the diet is really the thing that helps with weight loss. I do wonder if I could have the discipline again to go through just eating a fixed amount of calories. Like I tried doing it for a month and I barely lasted for 2 weeks the last time I did it. Like the fasting was okay, but having to run while you're on an empty stomach and then knowing that you're not going to be able to eat for the next 7 hours. Yeah, that's tough. So I guess maybe I was way more determined back then. For now, I guess my goal is to keep running every day and not stop. There's about 30 minutes of aerobic exercise daily, and I'm not really like pushing myself or anything. Like I do feel tired, but I'm not exhausted, you know. Well, 4.81. Almost at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If anyone's watching, I don't think anyone actually watches all the way to the end, but if you do, thank you for paying attention. And yeah, I don't know, this is kind of like, I don't usually talk to myself, so it's pretty weird, but at the same time I find this oddly relaxing. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and see you on the next run. If you're running, if you ran already, you click the like button and leave a comment so I know how many of you guys are actually running along with me, you know. Alright, that's it for today.